Hey, how's it going, everybody? Damascus the Fox here, and I'm here to talk about and review the Cold Steel Voyager XL with the Tanto blade. Man, look at that. That is sick. Alright, just get a good look at that. Nice and beefy. Now let's talk specs. It has a 5.50-inch blade, a 6.75 inch handle, and its overall is 12.25 inches. So, and you get quite a bit of straight cutting edge, and then the secondary edge, get a lot of cutting edge with this knife because of that long ass blade. 5 inches. 5.50 inches, and then it weighs 7.85 ounces. It has a stonewash finish, a hollow ground blade, and steel is AUS 10A, made in Taiwan. If I could get the screen to focus, there you go. Focus without cutting me, please. There you go. And it has aluminum liners with and a polymer handle with very nice grippy texture on the handle. So yeah, it's aggressive, but not like harsh on the hand. Very comfortable, very ergonomic. Hold it very well. So fits the hand perfectly, very comfortable. You can use this all day. Has a nice choil right up here, so you could choke up, not too close to the blade, but choke up pretty good. Or you could come down here, increase the length of the blade for self-defense purposes. And it has kind of like it goes downwards, so it really locks in your hand right there, so it ain't gonna go nowhere. And you could do very nice thrusts with that. Ain't gonna go nowhere. Grips right into your hand. Very comfortable. It has reversible pocket clip, but it comes with two since it has this, kind of like curve. So it comes with a second one for a left-hand carry, but it's only tip-up carry. So it's a two-way reversible pocket clip. Now the steel is AUS 10A, like I said. I've been reading up about it. It is a high carbon stainless steel. It's relatively tough, relatively corrosion resistant, but easy to sharpen, and it takes a very nice edge. Very sharp. I use this knife a decent amount, not crazy, because this goes in my self-defense knife category, so I don't use it too much for utility, because not too many reasons to use my knife around what I do. But when I have used it for fun, I cut through milk jugs, and this thing just glides right through everything. I just used it to cut a cardboard box into pieces. Well, just the top piece, but it sheared right through it with ease, no resistance, just barely put any effort, because it's relatively thin right back. Yeah, very thin right behind the edge, and it comes up there. See, not too thick enough. I mean, that's some nice stock right there, so it's definitely tough. But it's very thin, so it just comes right here, not pushing too much through cardboard, and it goes right through. You don't even have to put that much effort, just glides right through, and didn't do any really damage to the blade. I've been using it quite a bit. Haven't sharpened it since I got it out of the box. Sharpness test. Hell yeah. Never been sharpened. Now let's check the secondary blade. Yep, that cut pretty well too. Get out of here. Now, my personal thoughts. So far, I've really liked this knife. It carries very comfortably. Not too heavy, 7.85 ounces. So, I mean, it's not a small knife. It's pretty big. So, let's do some size comparisons here. Pair of 3. Yeah. So, yeah. Pair of 3 is pretty much almost the length of its blade. And the handle, yeah, right around there. Let's do a size comparison with everyone's favorite EDC knife. Cold Steel Voyager XL G10. Oh yeah. So yeah. The entire blade runs almost the entire handle of this Spada. And if you're a Cold Steel fan, you probably have a Recon 1. You know you do. Blade HQ exclusive. And the Desert Warrior flavor. Right around there. Tallness of the blade. Or the knife in general. Not too tall. Yeah, a little tall. Right around there. So it's taller than this guy. Pair of 3 runs kind of tall. So taller than the pair of 3. Spot. Yeah, I say that ironically, but I do actually EDC the Spada. I do. It's a fantastic blade. So yeah. And in the pocket, it will come in right there. So you would have right about there. So you would have quite a bit of knife sticking out of your pocket. Never bothered me none. I like showing off my knives, so if it sticks out my pocket and someone asks me, and like, what's that sticking out your pocket? I'll be like, well, it's the Cold Steel Voyager XL with the Tanto blade. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. But I know some people like them deep carries, and like their pockets, like, sticking out that much. But yeah, it comes out right there. Has a very generous lanyard hole. Very nice. It's a lock back with the trad lock. So it's very strong. And pretty much the knife will break before that lock does. Everything will probably break on this knife before that lock does. I mean, it can break, but it's very strong. And I know some people have, I'm pretty sure I've heard, I mean, my family does, have trouble disengaging a trad lock. So I'm going to let you in on a secret. Don't use the flat of your thumb. You would get... Oh, well. That just proved me wrong. Okay. Well, don't use your thumb like this. It doesn't go in all the way. You got to come into the corner, like right here. I usually use this part of my thumb right here because it's a lot stronger and it doesn't squish in, like right here. This one gets kind of flat and it disperses, makes it kind of harder to push in. I use right here because it's nice and hard. So just use this part, come in at the side, push down, and then slowly bring it in. Remember to remove your fingers. This thing comes down and it wants to chop anything in its way. So yeah, be careful of that. And the hardware right there. Let me know if you want me to do a hardware checks, you know, put in the comments. Just let me know. I mean, if you have a T, you know, a bit set of T screws, you'll probably have them all, so I wouldn't really have to tell you. But if you would prefer me to tell you and show you, I'll bring out my kit in future videos and let you know. But all in all, fantastic self-defense weapon, very big, nice robust knife, thickness, gonna run in your pocket, you know. Yeah, it's not relatively too much thicker than the Para 3, just a little bit. Pretty much the same as the Recon. What about you, Spada? The Spada runs surprisingly thin. Very comfortable to carry the Spada, surprisingly. It's not like fat like this way. It's just very long and very, like, tall. But yeah, this knife, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Great for, you can carry this with gloves with no problem because of that extremely roomy handle. Strong blade, toughness, sharp, glides right through material. All in all, fantastic self-defense, fantastic utility knife. And, you know, if you're okay with carrying a big knife in your pocket, then, you know, if you like big knives, then yeah, this one is definitely a must. And if you're a huge Cold Steel fan, then I assume you like big knives, then you've got to get one of these because this knife is fantastic for cutting through things. There are other models. You can get I believe it was a drop point or a spare point. You can get a clip point version. I went with the Tanto because Cold Steel Tanto. And yeah. So, that's all I have to say about this fantastic blade. Oh, one last thing I wanted to point out. It's just a little nitpick. Nothing that big of a deal. It's just, I want to know why Cold Steel used these threaded thumb studs. It just looks industrial, if that makes sense. Like with a screw head on the side. I don't know, it just seems kind of funny aesthetically. In my opinion, it's just like screwed in. It's like, I guess if you want to take it out, I don't know why you would want to take it out. But I mean, to me, it should be a little, you know, it could be a little bit more nice to look at. I mean, threaded just seems kind of funny to me. But I mean, I guess if it's, what, easier to manufacture? Manufacture? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on that. If you think it's better to have the threaded ones. I guess maybe for ease of replacement if you, I don't know, damage it somehow. But very easy to deploy it. That's for sure. And you can flick it out. I'm not going to do it here because I'll bust up the table. But you can go down and it will flick it out. You just got to put some effort into it. And then don't go straight down. You want to go down and then in a upwards sway like this. And that would bring the knife all the way out. And because it's got a lot of mass right here. So it can carry that all the way out. Just down and then go like that. And boom, it'll fly out for you. Just hold it tight. Don't fly it into somebody's face. All right. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I was informative enough on this blade. So thank you for watching. And follow me on Instagram at Damascus_the_fox on Instagram. So at Damascus_the_fox on Instagram. And yeah, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching.